James Gilligan, who worked for 30 years in the Massachusetts prison system. He's a psychiatrist at Harvard, and he wrote a book called Violence. And his central thesis in the book is that there is no act of violence that doesn't have shame at its root cause. So for all the violent criminals he worked with, their violence was driven by humiliation, by disrespect, by feeling less than, by feeling unworthy, by not being loved. So the violence came out of shame. And he was like, I can't find an example where the violence isn't because of shame. And she read one of his papers that I sent her, and it like literally blew her mind. She's like, I worked for 20 years in serious violence prevention. Nobody ever mentioned shame as a driver of violence. Nobody ever mentioned it. And his work is from the 90s. It's not like, new work. And it just surprises me how we know this stuff, but it's not seeping into kind of common understandings. And she said to me, like, if I had known this, I would have done everything differently, because I was using shame as a tool to motivate people to stop being criminals or stop their bad behavior. And obviously that was just going to backfire, because you're already talking about people whose behavior is driven by shame for reasons probably related to abuse or trauma